The following program is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable and the Madison County School System. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County Schools Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do if dangerous material spills happen, and how to take shelter during bad thunderstorms. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Hey everybody, be a friend of Madison County School Sports Television on Facebook, MCS TV on Facebook. Log on and like us now.
Everyone, my name is Donald Foster, and with me tonight is Mr. Joey Chapman. Welcome to Madison Southern High School. Tonight's contest features the Lady Eagles of Madison Southern against the defenders of Bryan Station. Station comes in with a record of 2-7. Eagles are 9-3. Southern comes in with a winning streak. They have won 4 of the last 5. Bryan Station is very young. Lost a lot last year to graduation. So what do you think about tonight, Joey?
Well, I was watching Bryan Station during warm-ups, and they were throwing bricks. You would have thought they were building a house. I mean, they just weren't hitting anything, and I know that really doesn't translate into the game, but looking at the record, they only have one senior this year. I see Madison Southern coming out on top and improving to 10-3.
New head coach Sean Ransom over at Bryan Station. He replaced Donna Murphy. Donna had been there for 3 or 4 seasons. She was a former Miss Basketball in the state of Kentucky. Talked to Coach Ransom. He told me he stressed how young they are. They're 2-7. You know, he's like, every game just looking to get better.
Right.
So
that's all you can ask, really. I mean, when you've got a young team like this, it's all about improvement. And you know you're doing something right. With each game, if you think that your team is improving, you're seeing little things get better. That's all you want.
It's hard, though, for a team that went 18-11 last year and won the 42nd district.
They win the tip.
And they get the tip. Southern going to show a little press, back off into the man. It's been a while since I've seen the Lady Eagles play. Haven't seen them this season. It'll be the first time.
Oh. Out of bounds right there.
Staying with the station.
If I'm Southern right now, I'm not sure I'd go too hard on defense right now. I really wouldn't want to.
Going to 2-3 the out of bounds. Number 0 for Bryan Station is going to be the girl to keep your eye on. Rebound comes down to Samantha Parms, 24.
Out to Kelly Freeman. Kristen Hayes has got it. Looks inside to Lanham.
Brianna.
Look at that.
Puts it up.
Gets a
Shot
foul.
no good. Speaking of Brianna, over the holiday break, she became a member of the 1,000 Point Club and also a member of the 500 Rebound Club at Madison Southern High School.
That's a really big accomplishment, especially, she's a sophomore, I'm pretty sure.
Just a sophomore.
And I'm pretty sure she's been playing since 6th or 7th grade. So
she played some as a 6th grader, played a lot as a 7th grader.
A lot of talent.
First free throw up, good. Second one, no good. Rebound comes down to number 0, Lakeisha Stennis. Southern playing some hard man. Gonna have to find Stennis. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down. I believe that was Freeman with the board. Station playing man-to-man. And Brianna has the first 3 points of the game. Outlaw 1-2-2.
Putting that pressure on them.
Pressure young team. Make them throw it away. But you've got to get back on defense if you're going to do the half court.
So right here, Bryan Station has a chance to tie it up with the free throw.
Akia Smith at the line. Looking for the old-fashioned three-point plays. No good. The ball comes down to 15. Rachel Ramey.
Slaying him with it inside. Almost gets
Try to get a little
intercepted,
backdoor cut. Couldn't get it.
Loses control right there. Gets it. They take the lead, 4-3.
Stennis comes in averaging 21 points a game. Up ahead in Lanham. Brianna
Fouled.
on the floor. Going to call it on the floor.
I'm sure she was really hoping to get a shooting foul right there. Could have used the free throw. She's a really good free throw shooter. Really good shooter for that matter. So Freeman's going to throw it in to Ramey.
Ramey out of the corner.
Got it.
Good. What I understand, that's what Southern's MO is, to shoot that three.
Using a lot of pressure right here. Trying to throw him off, and it's off of Kristen Hayes' foot.
I'm not a big fan of the three-point shot, but, hey, if they're going down, they're going down. Stand the man. Looks like they're chasing 15, perhaps, of Bryan Station. Throws it in. Picked up by Southern, looking to run. And on the inbound.
Look, to me, more right there. They're taking really, they're not taking high percentage shots. And, I mean, yeah, it's a 6-4 game and it's really early, but you can't settle for shots like that. I mean, you don't have a shot clock. You want to try and find the best shot that you can. And for Bryan Station, the best shot isn't from outside or mid-range. They got to try and fight inside, but I'm not even sure they'd make that.
Station needs to just try to get, like you said, high percentage shots right now. Run to motion offense, he calls. It's going to be a two-man game on this side. Turnover.
That's Lanham with it. Out to Parms.
Samantha all the way. Off the back iron. No good.
Just a little too hard.
Down low.
Lanham's got it.
Brianna gets doubled. Looks away. Turnover, Lanham. Threw it too low. Easy basket on the other end for number 15, Brittany White. Brittany White with the basket. Freeman looking down low to Lanham. Lanham working hard, just can't get the ball.
Oh, that's going to be a good shot for Ramey. Just bounces out. Can't
Over
get
the back call against Bryan Station. And team foul number 2 against the defenders. It's the first time I've had a chance to see Kristen Hayes play. All last season out with the ACL injury.
Freeman's got a good look right here.
Turned it over. Parms couldn't handle it. All the way down. Easy lay-in. Station on top, 8-6.
She didn't contest it right there. I'm not sure she really wanted to risk the foul.
It's early in the game. Hard to say right or wrong.
Fights inside.
That's a travel.
Yep. She was looking for a foul, but she doesn't get it.
He's like, what'd I do? And this isn't the NBA.
No.
Took one too many steps.
It's not even the WNBA.
2-2-1, full court. Looking to trap in the corner. They do.
Trying to force a mistake right here. Battles inside. Throws it up.
Way off the mark. Rebounded out. 15. Jacks it up for the 3. And it's good.
Got it. That's a good shot right there.
Destiny Cozart with a 3. And defenders on top, 11-6. Early going.
They're starting to find their groove right here. Early on, it was looking like they weren't going to be able to make those shots.
Nice move by Lanham. Nice move by Lanham. Just going to get the fall.
Parms gets the rebound.
Gets the contact.
Foul.
And be at the line for 2 free throws.
Well, I said while they were shooting around, Bryan Station was just missing shots left and right, but that's not really come over to the game. They're looking to find their groove right here. They're up 11-6. First free throw right there by Samantha Parms. Good. It's 11-7 game right now. Second one's up and it's good. Gets the friendly
Sometimes you have a team that'll play down to the competition. Not that Southern is doing that right now, but they are trailing by 3 on a team that they should easily be handling in my opinion.
Intercepted. Ramey gets
all the
it
way
up.
Good.
That's good. 11-10 right now.
5th point for Rachel.
3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Timeout. 30-second timeout to Bryan Station. While I have a break, I'd like to thank our sponsors, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, and Luxury Pets. Without our sponsors, we couldn't do this, Joey.
No, we could not.
So if you need insurance, go talk to our buddy Jerry.
Richmond.
If you have a dog, cat that needs to be trimmed, run them out to Luxury Pets. They'll take care of them. Tell them Madison County School Sports sent you to them. 30-second timeout, 11-10, 3:04 left. I'm a little surprised Station has the lead.
I am too. I think Southern, maybe they just didn't have the mindset of, they were going to come out here, they were going to dominate them, and Bryan Station's like, well, we'll give them our best, and Southern's just been kind of caught off guard, and you really don't want to be playing from behind right here. You really don't want to have to waste all that energy, especially on your star players out on the court right now.
It's still early in the game.
Steal by Lanham on the ground. Kristen Hayes is taking it up court.
Hayes looking to dish and throws it away.
Yep.
She thought Rachel was going to cut, and Rachel did not. So turnover Southern, 2-2-1. Comes a trap at half. Got to get across midcourt.
The main purpose of this trap right here, they're trying to force a mistake.
Over to 24. Off the mark, no good.
It's Lanham with the rebound.
Brianna brings it up. Brianna plays post. She can handle the ball just as well. She turns it over. Sloppy start to the game for the Lady Eagles.
A lot of mistakes,
2:16 to go, opening quarter. Station still on top, 11-10. And we have a foul on the floor. No, 3 seconds. No.
It's become a game of mistakes right here. Madison Southern's made a lot of mistakes, and Bryan Station has 5 fouls, and Madison Southern only has 1. But when you're behind, you just can't be making these kind of mistakes, whether it's the first or last quarter. It doesn't matter.
1-4 high. Looked to run something off one of the post players. Here it comes.
It's Kelly Freeman battling
Freeman drives
inside.
it. No good. Rebound down to 15, Ramey. No good.
Misses.
Bryan Station gets it running with it.
That's number 0 with it.
Stennis, that's their best ball player. And watch White. She can shoot the rock. And off to 14. That's Destiny Cozart. Knocked down a 3 earlier. Minute and a half left.
Battling inside.
She went to the hoop and the harm.
So she's going to get a shot at an and one right here. That's the second foul for Madison Southern. It's now a 13-10 game, a minute 31 left in the first quarter. Bryan Station's really caught me off guard right here.
I'm impressed with the way they come out to play.
She knocks down the free throw, and now it's a 4-point game. Clock is ticking. Minute 30 left.
They could have came in just to show up, play the game, but they want to win. Gets it down to Lanham, double teamed, up and no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out.
Out to Freeman for 3.
Kelly for 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound down to Rachel.
That's
up, no good.
I believe that's Hayes with it. She gets it.
22.
2-point game.
22,
1 minute
Kristen
left.
Hayes with the basket. Showing a little token press, trying to hurry him up.
Kelly Cook on defense right there. Goes
nice
down.
dish. Nice dish. From number 0, Stennis.
Inside of a minute.
Down to Markiah Smith. 16-12 Station on top. And another turnover as
Kelly
Kristen
Cook wasn't
turns it
ready
away.
right there. Kristen Hayes looked to pass, and Kelly Cook just wasn't paying attention. And now Kelly Freeman's going to go to the bench, and Samantha Parms is going to be back out
Samantha
on the
comes
court.
in. 39 seconds left. Rachel top of the press. Looking to get it with Cook to double team. No good. Back over. 30 seconds. They beat it. And she dribbles it off her foot. Lucky break for the Lady Eagles.
The break that the Eagles need right here is a good shot.
I do not want to be in the huddle after this quarter with Coach Simmons. She's going to lot them up.
Very animated on the sidelines right now, obviously, as Hayes
nice
battles
pick up by
inside.
Hayes. She's going to draw the foul on and put it on the floor. Foul on the floor, no shot. It's like Southern just standing there, not looking to get open. They're watching the ball handler.
I was watching on a transition play. They didn't switch over to defense right. They were just walking up the court, and you can't do that.
Looking too much inside of Lanham. She's not going to be there. Don't feed her. 7 seconds. 6. Got to try to get something going. Hayes to the rack. Up and good.
And that's going to be into the first quarter, and Bryan Station is on top, 16-14. Who saw this coming?
End of one. Station leads 16-14. We'll be back for the second quarter after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do if dangerous material spills happen, and how to take shelter during bad thunderstorms. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Back to Madison Southern High School. Lady Eagles trail by 2. It's very surprising to a Bryan Station team who is 2-7. Station's come out to play tonight, Joey.
Southern's also making a lot of mistakes, and that's really going in favor of Bryan Station.
Said Bryan Station, last year's defending champions of the 42nd. Nice backdoor cut.
Parms gets the friendly
and
rim.
Fall.
Let's see what kind of defense they go with right here. They're going to try and add a lot of pressure. They're going with the double team right here at the half court. And
Timeout.
timeout.
Don't know why he took it, but he took a 30.
It looked like he was going to have a player open for 3 right there.
But I
But
say he had a girl underneath the basket, wide stinking open. Decided not to go with her.
not sure why he took that timeout, but it's whatever. He's the coach.
As we said, I haven't seen the Lady Eagles play much this season, but they are at 9-3. I seen them play a little bit in the Berea tournament. I seen 1 quarter against Bryan County. That's a game they lost by 1 point.
I called a girls' game all by myself during
did
the
the first
SEC
game.
championship, and they were looking pretty good. And, you know, they were shooting good, and they weren't making a lot of mistakes, but that's definitely not the tale tonight. As that's 0 with the ball. As you said, their best player.
He's averaging 21 a game. It's Dennis. We have lane violation. Okay. Whatever that was. Making stuff up as we go.
Our sideline reporters didn't even know what was going on right there.
Lanham's wide open, not even looking her way. Looking to go one-on-one. It's
Ramey's looking to get a shot. Pars for 3.
Way off the
almost
mark.
had it. I thought she almost had it.
Off the back iron, controlled by Station. 15 needs to get wide.
Dennis has the ball
There's the
out to
kick.
15 for 3.
There's the 3, off the
Just
mark.
misses. You know, that side 3
Nice
right
battle
there.
by Cook.
That side 3 right there is one of the hardest shots. You can't hit it off the backboard. It's
Yeah.
purely you drain it or you don't.
The hardest shot in basketball is the one out of the corner.
But if you can make it, take it.
That's right. See what Southern can do this time on offense.
Oh,
Foul.
gonna call a foul right there
Yes.
on number 14.
Destiny Cozart. A little too aggressive on that play. Team fouls number 7. It's going to put Samantha Parms at the line for the 1 and 1.
New players coming in for the Eagles right now. Marley Lawson in. This will be her first minutes of the game tonight. As Parms takes her first free throw and gets it. Southern's going to take the lead with that 17-6. 6:49 left in the second quarter.
Samantha 3 of 3 from the line tonight. Has 1 more coming. Looking for Southern to press after this make. And they line up into 2-2-1.
Stennis is going to inbound it. That's out to Destiny.
Now, when you get them in this corner over here, you got to match up in the middle, which they did not. She's going to take it down the lane. Up and no good off the back iron.
Gets her own rebound.
Up and no good once again.
Lawson with it. Out to Hayes. She's going to battle up court.
Little
She
numbers.
has Lanham. She's going to keep it herself. She goes up, tries to get the foul and won't get it.
Had it taken away, no good. Rebound comes down to number 22.
Kristen Hayes.
Hayes gets the rebound and a foul.
Looked like originally she was going to try and either go up for the bucket and get the foul, but she didn't get it.
Hayes at the line for 2. Up and good for Kristen. Her 5th point of the ball game.
Eagles back in the lead right now, and they got to take advantage of it.
Very impressed with the defenders, the lady defenders. On the way up here, I was wondering, what am I going to talk about in the second half? Honestly, I believe I'm going to talk about this game. It's going to be close. So, pressure defense by the Lady Eagles. Beaten once again over to number 3.
That's Cook.
Shea Demas with the 3, and Southern leads by a point now. Shot up, and it's good. Basket again by Hayes. She's leading the way with 8.
This pressure is starting to get to Bryan Station right here.
5:50 to go. 3-point lead, 22-19. Kick. Back out to her.
For
Jack of the 3's no good.
Lawson with her right there, and she's going to get a foul.
Silly foul. It's going to put Marley Lawson at the line for the bonus, the 1-on-1.
I believe one more foul, and she'll get 2.
Next foul, Lady Eagles will be shooting the double bonus. Right now it's a 1-on-1.
Tables are starting to turn here at Madison Southern. Bryan Station opened up. Madison Southern was playing awful sloppy and just didn't look like they came to play or just wasn't prepared. And now the tables have kind of turned, and Southern's on top 22-19 right here with Lawson taking her first free throws of the night. First one of the 1-and-1 is up and good, so she'll get the second one. 5:39 left in the second quarter.
After watching that first quarter, you thought the Lady Eagles been laying at the house all day watching The Bachelor reruns. She misses a second.
Not sure where that came from, but I'll take it.
Played a little sloppy like they didn't want to be out here tonight. Did get back on defense.
54 gets up. It's 23-21. Lady Eagles up by 2.
Brianna Williams with the basket, a junior.
Bryan Station is going to try and bring a little bit of pressure on the Eagles right here.
Going to run off the post, looking for Brianna down low.
5:15
Lanham battling. Nope.
Oh.
Block. Shot was blocked. It stays.
Nope. It's going to go over.
It stays with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Either she was fouled or it was blocked.
Well, she was looking for a foul, and I thought I saw a foul. I definitely saw contact on the wrist right there. But she doesn't get the foul, so Callie Cook is going to throw it in.
See what kind of inbound play the Eagles can run. Sliding down the lane.
She's got Lanham open, but she looks for Parms. Parms is going to drive inside,
and
looks for somebody. Out on Bryan Station.
I believe we're trying to find down low. That was 22 they were looking for. Hayes.
Eagles are trying to force it right here, and they really don't need to.
The good old-fashioned girl out of bounds going to shoot the three. There she is.
Just
the mark. Nice rebound by Hayes. Shot up, no good. Draws the foul.
I was about to say, if they didn't call a foul right there, I didn't know what one was.
Hayes to the line for 2. Here on out, the Lady Eagles will be shooting 2.
Still a close game, though, 23-21, 4:58 left as she misses the first one.
She was 2 of 2 at the line. Now she is 2 of 3.
See Kelly Freeman getting ready on the sideline. She's going to be checking in for someone here soon.
She hits the second.
And Callie Cook is going to come out of the game, and that's going to be Freeman coming in.
Kelly Freeman back in.
Kelly Freeman's a junior this year.
Running the 2-2-1 full court. Need to speed them up. Let the station have too many open looks. Somebody's got to rotate. Good job. Brianna did a good job coming over, knocking it out. If we're going to play the 2-2-1, you got to rotate correctly. Ball is inbounded. Find out where your shooters are. She works on Hayes. There she is, number 0, Stennis. Nice little handoff, down the lane, up, off the glass, no good. Comes down to 24, Parms, looking to run.
Drives
Samantha
inside. Just misses.
Samantha goes down, but she's all right, she's up. Defenders had their backs turned on the play.
Stennis drives inside, gets it. 24-23 game. Lady Eagles are still on top, 4:10 left.
Defenders had a back turn on the last Eagle possession. The Eagles couldn't take advantage of it.
Kristen Hayes is looking to try and get inside right there. Just too many ladies inside right there. So Freeman has the ball out on the perimeter, gets it inside Lawson. Foul called.
Kristen Hayes for the offensive foul. Her first, the team third. Southern's done a great job of not fouling. They only have committed 3 teams. But turnovers will kill you, and that's what that was.
Station has a chance to take the lead right here. That's Stennis with the ball. She sets up, looks for 3. Got it.
Got to find 0. Stennis is by far their best. Now they show a full court man, or not a full court. A little pressure though on the guard.
24-26 game, 3:30 left.
Down low, Brianna loses
Trying to get
it.
a foul. Stennis takes it up court. She's got to get it out to 14. Looks for 3.
Just in it out. Rebound it back to her. She puts it off the glass. No good.
Just a little too hard. Freeman goes down right there as well as number 14. They're back up.
Hayes all the way down the lane. No good, no foul. How they didn't get the body contact, I'm not sure. Hey, if they're going to let you play, you adjust to it.
I don't know about you, but 34 is looking to throw down.
And she wasn't very happy, but she'll be all right. Now, if this is going to be the style of play they're going to let you have, players need to adapt to it. 2:45 to go. 26-24, defenders on top.
Got one wide open for three. Just
way off the mark.
Yeah, that's way off the mark.
Out of bounds to the Lady Eagles. Somebody stay with Christian as they're gonna do a little press.
So I was getting ready to say that Bryan Station's kind of changing up their defensive look.
I think it's more of a wow.
And to get the interception,
bad decision by Samantha on that one.
Drives inside, gets the foul.
Summer wants a timeout.
Looked to me like they got a foul right there.
They did. Lawson commits the foul. Coach Simmons is not happy.
Not at all.
We have 2:26 to go. Bryan Station on top, 26-24. We're going to take a timeout and be back for the finish of the first half after this timeout.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Back to the Madison Southern High School with the Lady Eagles playing the Lady Defenders on a cold night in Berea, Kentucky. Cold start of the game for the Lady Eagles. Not much of a better second quarter as they trail by 2, 26-24.
They had the lead and they just lost it. Now free throws for Bryan Station. First one is up and misses. I believe that's Stennis at the line.
Lakeisha Stennis, the only senior on the ball club for the Lady Defenders. This is the first.
So do you think that I just kind of undersold Bryan Station, or that the Eagles just haven't shown up as they should?
I think Southern's not playing the best they could play.
Because the record shows that they're a really talented team.
Well, the record can be deceiving. Another turnover for the Eagles. Depends on who you play. I mean,
right.
You can play Redbird, some of those top schools, and have a great record. It's competition.
It reminds me of North Carolina playing to the level of the competition.
Yes, a lot of teams do that.
Lawson on defense right there against Stennis. Stennis drives inside. Misses.
Rebound down to 32.
Freeman has it now off to Parms. Parms driving up court. She's going to keep it for herself. No.
Turnover. No, saved a turnover. Wait a minute. Now a turnover.
Well, the ball's been doing a rolling around lately. Somebody should remind them this ain't a soccer match.
Bryan Station's played a great schedule. I mean, they've had a couple games where, they've had a win or two. Pretty easy win, but
2 of them.
I mean, they're playing Scott County soon, and they're going to play Lafayette, I believe. I mean, they're playing the region.
Yeah, that's not cupcakes.
No, they're looking to play the 11th region.
Stennis goes inside.
That'd
Look,
be
she gets it.
good. That's what you have to do. As a coach, you got to play a nice schedule.
29-24, minute 30 left.
You can play all the models and the Redbirds and the Estill counties you want.
Freeman looks for 3. Misses off the backboard.
It's been a while since the Lady Eagles have scored.
Definitely.
They get it to Stennis.
And
over
out
to
the
the corner.
20. There's that corner shot for 3.
Trying to break rain with that shot.
Lanham's got it.
I tell you what, they're letting them play.
Definitely.
Let them play.
That's the kind of ref I like to see.
If it don't get tight in the second half. Down low, nice cut,
that
nice
was a
shot.
really nice pass. Just off the mark.
She gets it back, scores. Hayes with the basket.
29-26 inside of a minute. That's really what they needed right there. It's a beautiful pass. Almost a no-look.
No, Coach Simmons is not going to be happy with the way the team's played in the first half.
You guys will get to see that with our very own Samantha Burford.
But you have to be happy that even as bad as you've played, you're still in the game.
Mm-hmm. Stennis is just going to
try
for the
last shot.
The clock.
They get it over to Cozart. She's going to dribble for a while and hand it back to her. Dollars to donuts. Dennis will take this shot. 15 seconds to play. She's going to run her two-man game. Here it comes. Well, 20 moves up. They're not going to get a shot off.
I don't think so.
They don't know the shot. They don't know the clock. Now they realize
looks for three, misses.
Off the mark. Rebound it down to 14.
29-26 game at the half.
Not a great first half for the Lady Eagles, but through their shouty distance, only down to three-point shot.
Let's send it down to Samantha Burford. She is with Coach Simmons.
All right, Coach, lots of crazy turnovers this first.
Yeah.
First period, second period. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't done this in a long time. We've gotten better at controlling the ball. We've pushed the ball and tried to make two. We're trying to be too unselfish right now. We need to take some of those drives straight up the basket and get fouled. We're just trying to make the all-star pass instead of making an easy pass. We want to push the ball, but we need to be able to control it better than that. If we don't have something, we need to be able to back it out and call something, which is what we practiced. But, we still have to keep going at it. I mean, that's all we can do.
What do you think you're going to tell them in the second?
We've been blocking out like I asked them to do. They've hit some threes, and we kind of said let's play the drive, so we've backed off them a little bit. They've hit a few threes. We'll have to adjust on a couple of them, coming and pressing their threes a little bit. But we're also going to have to control the ball a little better than we are. The turnovers are what's killing us.
Okay, good luck, Coach.
Thanks.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Hello everybody, I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Back to action at Mass Southern High School. Lady Eagles trail the Lady Defenders by 3. First half scoring breakdown, real quick. Kristen Hayes led the way with 11. Samantha Parms had 6. Rachel Ramey with added 5. Brianna held to 3 points. She had the first 3 points of the ball game. And Marley Lawson added a point. Big.
There's an early 3 attempt, and she got it. 26-32. Bryan Station looking to kind of control the tempo here early. Want to see if they can get Southern pinned back against the wall right here.
Jacks up a 3, number 24 off. No good.
Gets the rebound inside, misses. 34 gets it out to Stennis rather.
First 3 minutes of the third quarter, very important. Nice little show and dish, and they're going to call a charge.
You know what? She was standing right there. I don't see how she didn't see her.
Freeman drew the charge. I think that's what you call an accidental charge. I don't think Freeman worked her way in a position. She was just there, and
it happens.
Cozart just didn't see her.
Take what you can get.
Down 5. Down 6.
Yep.
Eagles need some points, need them quick. Going downstairs, Lanham gets her own miss.
Freeman looking for 3. Got it.
Kelly Freeman with the big 3.
It's a 3-point game now.
Her first points of the ball game. Cuts the lead down to 3.
So now Stennis has the ball, and she gets it out onto the perimeter to number 15 as she drives inside, looks for 2, gets it off the glass.
Brittany White.
Game. So kind of playing back on defense right here is the defenders of Bryan Station. Kristen Hayes driving inside almost, looks for Freeman. She
Freeman
has
once
3.
again, no good.
Just rolls out, but you know what they say, if you can make them, you can shoot them. She didn't make that one right there, but going on to the other side of the court, that's 14 with it out on the perimeter. And you see Southern's kind of playing back right here. When they opened up the game, they were really forcing the press.
Station is going to be happy with the lead and controlling tempo. Nice low cut. No
and
good.
The ball is on the ground right there, out to Rachel Ramey. She goes down. They're going to call a foul.
Ramey draws the foul. Coach Ransom wants to know how that wasn't a foul underneath.
But they're going to call that on Stennis.
5:40 to play third quarter. Nice back door. Hayes.
Inside, got it. 3-point game, 5:30 left in the third.
Good cut by Hayes. Good recognition to get the pass to her. Station off that high pick. And they're going to get the little reach in on Kristen. That will be her second foul.
Just a little eager right there. I think number 15 was looking for 14 out there on the perimeter, and Hayes kind of read it. And can't do that, though.
Playing some denied defense here.
Oh, and Hayes is going to get an
stolen away by
right
Kristen.
There.
Over. Back up. And a foul is called.
You know what? I'm going to kind of clear that up. I don't know if I'm calling it right, it's an interception, but every time I see someone pick one off, I'll always call it an interception. I still have that football mindset.
It's an interception. They intercept the pass. And to the line is Samantha Parms. Samantha misses the free throw. She was 4 of 4 from the line in the first half. She misses Lanham with the offensive glass.
And it's Stinson with it. Or Stennis, I'm not sure.
Stennis.
And Freeman's going to try and draw a charge. She doesn't get it.
Good no call, but number. She shook up the ball a little longer.
Kristen Hayes driving inside, keeps it for herself.
Off the glass. Good.
1-point game. Southern's looking to try and resume the lead. Going to have to be on their tiptoes on defense right here. Bryan Station has 3 fouls. Southern only has 1. Hayes is playing back. She comes up and assumes her position.
She beats Hayes off the dribble, throws it up and good.
Got it. 3-point game.
Just as Southern draws a little closer, Station answers.
Oh.
Out of bounds, stays with the Eagles. the Lady Eagles.
Hayes went down hard right there. She's up and okay, but.
Summer wants to know, how is that not a foul? She gets no response. Up top. Nope, going down low.
Lanham has it, misses.
And a very late call. That is what you call an answer to the previous call that was not a foul. That wasn't a foul, but they're going to give it to her. Ran at the line for 2 shots. Now Coach Ransom wants an answer. Not sure he likes the answer he got either, but
so here's the throw in. And Bryan Station.
Call for, see what he calls.
They're trying to get a hold of the.
Nice shot, nice job of Brittany White.
They're trying to keep the tempo going right here. That was the words I was looking for. I mean, Southern was trying to get back in it, and looks like they're going to.
Got a foul underneath against the Lady Eagles. Brianna's second.
And it looks like Samantha Parham's going to go to the bench. And I believe that's going to be Ashlyn Clark out on the court, number 5. Bryan Station looking around the perimeter right there. She looks for 3. Does she have it?
No.
Misses.
Nice offensive glass. Lost away, though. Brianna picks it up, looking to run. Down 3.
Going to drive inside. She has an open lane. And
way out of control was Brianna. She needs to do a lot better job.
She's going to.
She got
a hand on it. Out to Lanham. Does she get it? Contact on 34. It's going to be a foul.
Brianna, just a sophomore, but in that previous play, she was way out of control underneath the basket.
She really went too hard to the glass right there, and she hit it off way too hard.
She was just out of control completely. It's going to put Bryan at the line for 2. 3 of 3 now from the line is Brianna, and she has 6 points.
Lawson's getting ready to check in the game for the Eagles.
For Brianna. Sometimes a player sees that, they'll miss the free throw on purpose. Lawson in for Lanham. She hits them both. It's a 1-point game. 4-court press. Nope. Backed it up into half court. Just denying the first pass.
Clark on defense.
First time in the game for Clark. She's carrying the ball, no call.
Stennis with it right here. Don't believe she scored in this quarter.
Driving baseline, gets it up, out of bounds, stays with the defenders. A lot of contact down low.
Gonna let them play, though.
A lot of whistle.
You know what? I've seen games here with this new hand check stuff or whatever that, you know, it's just a whistle every 20 seconds. So I'm glad these refs are letting them play some.
Stennis has top of the key. Let's see what we set up. 15 begging for it, Brittany White. We have a little zone look now from the Eagles. It is a 2-3 zone. This way they keep an eye on the outside shooters. Or a 2 guard, you can have a girl on the baseline. Up and under, nice. Basket is good. It's back to the 3-point lead for the defenders. All the way down, though. No call. She was out of control. Kristen Hayes was out of control, so probably a pretty good no call. As the Eagles.
Stennis is going to take it on her own. Not a high percentage shot.
Rebound comes down to Clark. Handles it. Looking to run with it herself. Up and no good.
Lawson gets the rebound.
Rebound to Marley. Timeout to Southern.
A lot of sloppy play right here.
1:52 to go. Station leads at 40-37. As we go this time out, let's name some more sponsors. Madison County CSEP.com, Linville Insurance. Without them, we couldn't bring you the ball game. Can the Eagles cut the lead back down? We'll find out after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do if dangerous material spills happen, and how to take shelter during bad thunderstorms. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Back to Madison Southern High School. The Lady Eagles trail up by 3. Eagles will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Coach Simmons tells the girls, you got to want it. Right now it's all about the heart. Who wants it more?
Hayes is wide open. Clark has it around the perimeter, trying to set up a play out to Freeman. Hayes has it.
He's about lost it.
Yep.
Gets it up. Very impressed with the Lady Defenders, how they played tonight.
Maybe we just... Oh! Ramey goes down right there, and it's going to stay with Hayes. Up and in. 1 point game, Eagles down.
Voted for Hayes tonight. The Eagles be in major trouble.
Yep. In a game like this, where you make a lot of mistakes, it seems that there's always that one person that steps up and takes control of the team.
17 on the game.
It's almost half of the points.
Yeah. Out of the corner for 3, off the backboard, no good.
That was Clark on defense right there.
Down a point. 44 seconds left in the quarter. Settle for the last shot, ladies.
Clock is ticking down, 35 left.
Plenty of time to set up a nice play.
I don't think they're going to settle for the final shot. I think they're going to try and find the first wide open shot they can get.
They're going to turn it over in a moment.
Foul right there on Bryan Station's number 14, Destiny Cozart. 2 players getting ready to check in for the defenders right here. That's number 54 and number 15. Brittany White, I believe.
White and Williams. Brianna Williams. Team foul number 6 on the defenders. From here on out, the Eagles will be shooting 3.
Nice shot. Eagles are going to take the lead off that shot from Hayes.
Hayes with a 3. Her first of the game. From here on out, we're not shooting threes. We're shooting free throws.
Yep.
12 seconds to play in the third quarter. And the Eagles have the lead by 2.
Stennis looking to take the final shot. Keeps it. Going around. Battles inside.
No good. Shot is good. No, he's going to wave it off.
42-40.
Not sure about that one. I thought it might have been good.
I don't think it did. They might be getting ready to have a conversation.
No, it's over.
But
End of the third. Eagles on top, 42-40. Before we go to break, let's thank Jack Burford Chevrolet and Time Warner Cable. 42-40. Be back for the fourth quarter after this.
you want to know school sports in Madison County, then you need to visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Everything sports in Madison County. That's Madison County Schoolsports.com. Visit us now.
Back for the fourth quarter at Mass Southern High School. Lady Eagles lead it 42-40. Now we see some pressure from the defenders on the ball. Get it into Hayes, though. Close game, a lot closer than anybody expected. And as I said, if it wasn't for Hayes, they'd be in trouble tonight. Nice look, underneath look, and good. Basket by Fields. Up too hard off the back iron. Picked up by 25 Fields, looking to run.
Lawson chasing her down.
Oh,
looking
no.
out.
Oh, no.
For three.
Oh, no.
Just in and out.
25 Fields with the rebound. A little hook into the lane, no good. Out of bounds to the Eagles. Southern's played much better than they did in that first quarter. Parnes back into the ball game.
If you're the Lady Eagles, they've made a lot of mistakes in this game, and this is not the time that you want to make mistakes. Up by 2, 7 minutes left in the game. This is where it counts.
High post look.
Oh.
Lost her foot.
That's for 3.
Down.
Just misses.
Station's going to walk it up the floor.
I believe if I were the Eagles right here, I'd be trying to keep control of the possessions, take a little while, and try and find good high percentage open shots. Try not to force anything. That's a walk.
Rachel keeps losing her footing out there, footing. She's fallen twice now. 6:38 to go. Still a 2-point advantage for Massa Southern.
Lawson throws it into Hayes. Bryan Station still playing back on defense, trying not to force anything right here.
They can't afford to foul too many more times. From here on out, the Eagles are shooting bonus. High pick and roll.
Intercepted.
Turnover once again for the Eagles. Sloppy play tonight.
I tell you what, when number 34 right there, when she gets the...
Wow, should have had that ball.
When 34 gets an interception like that, she's swinging those elbows, getting them off her. Stennis with the ball right now. Rachel Ramey on defense.
Comes a high pick. Pick and roll, not used. Stennis in the lane, though. Off the back iron, no good. Picked up. And a foul is going to be called against
Samantha Parnes.
Samantha.
Luckily, only the third foul for the Eagles, so it's going to be a throw-in. It was called on the floor, of course. And inbounded to 14. She takes a long three.
Long three, no good. Watch Massa Southern right there, coaching point. Nobody went for the ball. Attack the rebound. It's not going to come to you. Southern is going to have to hustle and play a lot harder if they want to win this ball game. Foul underneath against the Lady Eagles.
Can't afford those kind of fouls right there, and eventually they're going to put Bryan Station in the bonus.
This is the worst I've seen the Lady Eagles play in my 2 years of watching them. Timeout defenders. It's a full timeout. 44-42, Eagles on top. Can the Eagles hold the lead? Or can Bryan Station make a comeback? We'll find out after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, Watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Welcome back to Madison Southern High School. Been a close game and a fun game. For a basketball fan, if you're a coach of the Lady Eagles, you're not very happy right now. Only up 2.
Been a very sloppy game. A lot of fouls committed.
Full court press shown by the Lady Eagles.
And as
easily broken by the defenders.
As we said, that full court press, they're just trying to
what a look underneath.
Foul.
Sloppy play once again from the Lady Eagles.
Lady Eagles are trying to force a mistake, but Bryan Station instead forces one right there, so it's going to be 2 for number 34, I believe that is.
That's a mistake on Lawson.
It's going to be Smith up to the line.
And I want to say it was Hayes underneath with her. Watch the pass come in.
First one goes up, and it's good. It's a 1-point game. 5:29 left in the fourth quarter. Brianna Lanham comes in for Lawson. Simmons has nothing to say for her, so probably okay with how she's been playing.
She's going to get Lanham back in for the last 5:29 to go.
And it misses wide.
Big break for the Eagles. Now they still on top by 1. Silly pass once again to the wrong shoulder.
Bryan Station.
Station running
going
with
inside. Stennis.
Up
inside,
and off the back iron.
gets it.
Up good.
They have the lead. 45-44 game. 5:10 left.
Sloppy play for the Eagles. I think I wasn't too far off about them watching The Bachelor last night and this morning.
Kristen Hayes takes the shot and misses. Can't get it to go down.
Defender's running.
Oh, she's going to pull up. And trying to get it right there. She's going to try and drive inside. Does she get it?
I'm just going to tell
Gets
it like
her
I said.
rebound.
Bryan
Back up and
Station
in.
is out hustling the Lady Eagles tonight.
Bryan Station up 47-44, 4:40 left.
The sloppy play plus the lack of hustle from the Eagles, in my opinion.
Samantha Parks gets it out to Kelly Freeman right there. Like you said, very, very sloppy play. That's why they're losing.
Hayes with the foul. And
they're going to call a walk.
If anything, that might have been a offensive foul, but gets to travel.
What a game.
What a sloppy game.
Eagles aren't putting a press right here.
As Coach Simmons said at the half, this is the work. She hasn't seen this in a couple years from this team.
Well, they typically don't make this many mistakes. I mean, obviously a team's going to make mistakes, but not this many.
Nice look underneath. Out to Stennis. Little jumper up. No good.
Up misses. And it's going up in the air several times.
Nice Stennis.
And it's in. Bryan Station, 49-44 game, 3:55 left in the fourth.
As Rachel once again hit the floor. They have no answer tonight for number 0, Stennis. Kristen Hayes has done all she can do to try to match her.
Kelly Freeman gets it out to Lane. She's going to get a foul.
Oh.
And I believe she's going to be able to shoot 2 right here. If they called it on the floor, it's going to be a 1-and-1.
Bonus.
So it was called on the floor, I guess, so it's going to be a bonus.
Lanham with 7 points on tonight. All 5 of them now in the second half, and 5 of them from the free throw line. She had the first 3 of the ball game.
It is imperative that you make your free throws right here. When you're down by 4, you have to get your team back in the game, and that's exactly what she does. They cut it to 3. Bryan Station looking to go right here, and Madison Southern isn't going to really force a press right here, but they are going to meet her at half court. That's Kristen Hayes on defense, out to Stennis.
The thing that's hurt the Lady Eagles tonight, they have to rebound. They've given too many second opportunities to the defenders. Got to be active on defense.
Looked for something inside, just threw it up.
Timeout. A full timeout to the defenders.
That's what they needed. They were
getting ready to turn it over.
They didn't know what they were really doing right there. They were
running out of control. 3:07 to play in the fourth quarter. 49-46. Defenders on top. Back for the finish of the ball game after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, Scenic Cabin, StateFarmInsurance.com. Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, ProSigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do if dangerous material spills happen, and how to take shelter during bad thunderstorms. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Back to Madison High School for the finish of this ball game. It's been an exciting one. 49-46, defenders on top with the ball. Definitely a shocker to me. As I said, records don't matter. I looked at records and I thought this was going to be an easy one tonight. Boy, was I wrong. Run a little 1-4 look for the defenders. Station doing a good job finding the one shot they want a lot that they like. Pick and roll. There's the roll. No one picked her up. Just short. No good. Lanham picks it up and throws it off. Wow, I thought she dribbled off her foot, but it still belongs to the Lady Eagles. Bryan Station drops back for the half-court defense. No press, no pressure. 2:35. Cook back in the ball game. Silly pass, even sillier foul.
And that's going to be a 1-and-1. That's the 8th foul for Bryan Station.
Lanham to the line, where she is 6 of 6 tonight.
It is a 3-point game, 49-46, 2:25 left. Lanham made her last 2 free throws, and like we said before, it is now imperative that you make them. She makes the first end.
She's made her last 7 free throws now. 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
That's exactly what you need. 2-point game, 8 for 8. 1-point game, and the Eagles
now we got
to
to press
on defense.
The Eagles. And when you don't, trouble by 14. That's Cozart.
That one is up.
And
this
off
is
the
off
mark.
the front.
Rebound, it belonged to him, though. No one picks up.
Trying to force a bad shot. 25 hits it off too hard in the glass. Lanham's going to take it up court. She could get it to Cook and she could get it to Freeman, but she's going to instead set up to Hayes.
It's a 1-point game. No need to jack up a shot.
2 minutes
your
left.
best available.
2 minutes left.
You're down 1. Just run your offense. Lanham for a pick and roll.
Kristen Hayes drives
up and
inside,
no good,
misses.
but Lanham right there for the cleanup.
Gets it. Southern takes the lead, 50-49 game. 1:45
Oh, the
left.
press is wide open in the middle. 2
Number
on 2.
15 looks.
Foul.
There's a foul. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to come down right to the wire. It's going to be a game of mistakes and free throws.
Brittany White got open, and then became a 2-on-2 on the other end, and she picks up the foul.
Not what Madison Southern wanted to do right there. They only have a 1-point lead, no cushion really. Now it's tied with that first free throw.
Tied at 50 apiece. Samantha Parms checks back into the ball game.
Coming in for Callie Cook.
Cook out. Very important if she misses to block out. That's been a problem for the Lady Eagles.
That one is up. She misses. Lanham gets the rebound.
Or Brianna gets the rebound.
Hayes takes it.
We're tied. I would just about like to sit on this ball for the last minute 30.
This possession counts more than any in the game. It's an entirely new ball.
Pick and roll with Brianna
Hayes
all the way down.
inside, gets
Good.
it. Southern is up, 52-50.
Hayes with the 2. Minute 16. Looking over at the coach. Stennis brings it up. No timeout. They're going to let them play. Little pick and roll look.
Inside.
Down lane. Block.
They're
They're going to get Hayes for the foul. Hayes commits her 3rd of the game.
Now, I believe it's going to be a 1-and-1. And the last time.
2 shots. They called in the act of shooting.
Last time number 34 was out to the free throw line. She made the first one, missed the second. Here's the first one.
Off
Misses.
the back iron, no good. Still very important for the Lady Eagles to block out.
So do you purposely miss this one and
No.
try to get the rebound, or do
Too
you
much
get
time on the clock. Still got a minute 4.
it? That one is up.
That one just about didn't touch iron.
And
They get the foul. The foul is going to be on Brianna.
number 25, I believe, is going to get to shoot the free throws.
This is going to be a bonus.
I believe it looked more to me like she slipped. I didn't see any real contact, but she sold it. She must be a thespian.
Lanham must have hooked her at the end.
Here we go. First one is up. Misses. They're going to call a lane violation.
Lane violation against Bryan Station. So it whops away the free throw attempt. Eagles still up 2. Press from the defenders. Gets it in to Lanham. Lanham looking to run with it. Beats it.
Parms drives inside.
And
gets
hits.
it.
Big basket for Samantha.
4-point game that could have just put the nail in the coffin.
Got to get back on defense. Charge.
And just like that, Madison Southern is looking to get back in this one. And I believe that foul right there might have sealed the deal. Number 15 is down. Kristen Hayes is going to help her get back up, and that's definitely not what Bryan Station wanted.
Station's coach is very animated on the sideline.
The deep pass.
Hayes has it. Up ahead.
Parms inside. 6-point game. 40 seconds left.
Southern pulling away now. 56-50, 36 seconds.
Samantha Parms has helped the Lady Eagles reestablish the lead.
She's got the last 4.
A deep 3.
Oh, off the mark.
Terribly
Rebounded.
misses. Bryan
Brianna.
Station isn't even going to try.
Here comes the foul to Lanham.
And it has been a really sloppy game for the Lady Eagles, but Samantha Parms here at the end has stepped up and has, I believe you said she's got the last 4, and she's really helped them put the nail in the coffin. Free throw right here by Brianna Lanham. If she makes one, it makes it a 3-possession game.
Lanham at the line where she has hit her last 8. And, of course, she misses as soon as I say that.
Shot is up.
And good.
Gets the friendly rim.
Bringing it down floor. 15 seconds to play. That's a walk. And they're going to call a jump. Stays with the defenders. 12 seconds to go. 57-50. The Eagles have won this game. Boy, and a miraculous Reggie Miller comeback. No good.
Outside the 15. She takes the shot.
Way
misses.
off the mark. Big problem tonight for the Eagles will be in the offensive glass.
Get a shot at one more.
Something to work on in practice. Eagles win. Eagles win 57-50.
Harry Carey.
Jack Burford, Chevrolet player of the game tonight, number 22. Kristen Hayes. Kristen had 21 tonight, and the Eagles needed all 21 of them. So big congratulations after Kristen Hayes been named Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the ball game. Good win for the Eagles, sloppy win. It's 57-50, but we'll take it. Big point of emphasis, though, they're going to have to work on their rebounding, offensive hit the glass, and limit their turnovers. Thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television. My name's Donald Foster for Joey Chapman. One more time, 57-50, Lady Eagles win. We'll see you in the gym. Good night, everyone.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do if dangerous material spills happen, and how to take shelter during bad thunderstorms. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
You know, fans, when we were actually doing a ball game, Randy and I talk a lot of times about how important rebounding, turnovers, and free throw shooting, how important those three things are. And what we thought we'd do today is show you the free throw shooting part is really important. We always say on the air, free throws, you got to make them. Why?
Because they're free.
They're free. So they've named them that for a reason. So we're going to do a little free throw shooting competition, best out of 5 between Randy and I. And we'll just show you how easy free throws are to make. So as you can see, Randy,
they are free. What's so hard about free throws? Come on, boys and girls, hit your free throws. You'll win the game.
Hello, everybody. I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget-friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
You want to know school sports in Madison County? Then you need to visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Everything sports in Madison County. That's Madison County SchoolSports.com. Visit us now.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. Hey everybody, be a friend of Madison County School Sports Television on Facebook. MCS TV on Facebook. Log on and like us now.